My name is Jay Vinson, and a polished finish completely redid my kitchen, including new countertops.
Hi, my name is Keith, and I found a polish finish through a friend of mine, actually a friend of mine at the church that I attend. And so after looking and seeing the quality of work that he had done at his house, I gave a polish finish a call to have them come out and take a look at my house.
My name is Alyssa Rothschild, and A Polished Finish came in to transform our kitchens and bathrooms.
We basically wanted a sunroom, and then we wanted the deck enlarged, and we wanted a stand for the green egg. And he's the same guy that built our house, and he was the only guy that we called and the only guy we even got to do it.
Hello, I'm Justin Warner with APF Granite and Cabinets. Just want to take a few minutes and give you a quick rundown on the things that we do here at APF and the services that we can provide for you. From 2005 until 2010, somewhere in there, I was in the new home building industry. We're building upscale homes. That's where the relationship with myself and Mark started. Mark and myself sit down and partnered up with the Granite and Cabinet Company, bringing my experience with the home building into play to do a lot more kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, and his experience on the granite side of things. You know, you got to combine 40 years experience in the new home building granite cabinet industry, and that's hard to find anywhere.
I chose A Polished Finish for a couple of reasons. Basically, they had wonderful pricing, and also the fact that they were able to do 2 items at once kind of consolidated, I think, my time and the value for the money. So I looked at other companies like Home Depot and then smaller cabinet builders, and the fact that A Polished Finish could put in new cabinets and a new countertop kind of consolidated time so that I would be without a kitchen for less time.
We chose not to use a big store. I mean, we wanted Justin's personal touch. We wanted him personally involved, and we wanted the guy that was doing it, we wanted to know exactly who we were dealing with, and we wanted to be able to see him and for him to be on the job.
A Polished Finish really had the best customer service. They had by far the best prices. And what we found out with the big box stores is that, well, they just sub it out to other companies anyway. So, and it's a long, involved process, where with the Polished Finish, it's one-on-one, you know who's working for you, and they do it really quickly.
We fabricate our own granite. We do not sub out. We have our own fabrication shop, have our own templating man, and we do it all in-house, so we're able to pass that savings along to the homeowner instead of having to mark it up like Home Depot or Lowe's, paying for big box names, and they got to make a cutoff of subbing it out. We do everything in-house right there at our office. It's pretty amazing how fast that we have got this process down to give you a quality all-wood cabinet with granite countertops from start to finish, meaning that we come in, demo your old kitchen, haul off the old cabinetry, haul off the old countertops, install new cabinets, install new granite. You know, we have that process done, you know, in 4 to 5 days. A whole kitchen transformation is done in 4 to 5 days, and there's really not one particular job that I can say is my favorite or best, but just to get that down to a 4 or 5 day science for people that's not in the business, that's a very, very good accomplishment to get that done, because normally those type of projects can take, you know, 2 to 3 weeks just to get cabinets, plus you're looking at 2 more weeks just to get the job done. And we've got it down to, like I said, 4 to 5 days from the start of your job to completion.
It was a real easy 15-minute first meeting, and then we were able to go pick out the granite countertops that we wanted at their store. They sent me to go look at the tiles that I wanted for my tile backsplash to pick them up at their wholesale distributor. In terms of the installation itself, they said they would be out here at 8 o'clock. They were out here at 7:45 ready to rock and roll, and they knocked it out in just a couple of hours. It didn't take them long at all.
The process took 2 days, and demolition was so incredibly clean. They put drop cloths down everywhere. They vacuumed up after themselves. They took the pieces out and got rid of them so that we didn't have to deal with that. Because we had tile, and tile is kind of messy when they break it up. I thought it would be a lot more messy than it was, but it actually was really easy to get out with not a whole lot of mess. And whatever mess was made, they cleaned it up and left my house looking better than when they had showed up the first time.
The main thing you hear is you hear a lot of wows with you know, people going from just a standard white cabinet, you know, with some old linoleum, you know, type cheap countertops, and then you go in there and you give them just a brand new stained cabinet with some exotic granite and a new backsplash. And I mean, it changes people's moods. I mean, it just don't change the kitchen. I mean, it changes people's whole attitude. As a family, you're going to spend the majority of your time in or close to the kitchen. So why not have that looking top notch? I mean, you don't want to be stuck with something that's bland. I mean, you want to have something that you can feel good in and be proud of. And those kind of things is what we pride ourselves on. Just really making a difference in someone's home for a relatively cheap budget.
I found them extremely helpful to work with. I think that you can pretty much find anybody to do what you needs to be done, but it's all about customer service, right? And so I found that they were just, they're fun people to talk with, and they're fun people to work with, and they really want to make the customer happy. Steven was just a joy to be with for several days because he was at my house for several days, and he's just so nice. So I have enjoyed working with them. I continue to refer people to them, and you know, thanks to them and their wonderful pricing, I was even able to be featured in Better Homes and Gardens magazine for doing a kitchen on a wonderful budget.
I have no problem recommending Justin and Polish Finished. Like I said, we've already recommended him to our neighbors and to other people too. Everyone that has seen what he did is absolutely impressed with the job and the way it looks, and we use this a lot just sitting out here on the outside kind of, and we use our deck a lot and grilling and all, and no problem at all with them. I mean, I highly recommend them. Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of parties with friends and all over, and they just kind of migrate out here to what we did and what he did out here. And like I said, we just had a conception when we first started out of what we thought we wanted, and it didn't come out being anything like what we wanted because Justin made changes and said, look, let's do this, I like this. It wasn't always hassling over dollars and stuff. It was just, look, this is what's going to look good, let's do it. And now his ideas ended up being what we did, and we are absolutely ecstatic with the job we got done, and everyone that's seen it is too.
I want to tell the people at A Polish Finish just huge thank you. The kitchen is the heart of our home. I host lots of parties. I love having people at our house. I love cooking, and I love the kitchen to be the central place for that. And before we had our countertops done, it wasn't as easy, and it wasn't as fun or as clean. But since we've had our countertops done, you just feel like you're in a different place, and you feel like you're cooking maybe in a professional kitchen. And I really enjoy that, and I love having people over, especially when we first had it done. People's reactions when they saw it for the first time was so positive, and they were so excited for us. And just really happy about the way the space turned out, and really happy about how it makes us feel to be able to entertain and host and have people at our homes and to show them love in this kitchen that has been redone by them.
Prior to having A Polish Finish come out here and do our countertops, we had the builder grade countertops, and different pieces of it were starting to peel away. We did not have the tile backsplash, and obviously you can live like that. There's not a problem. But my wife, in all honesty, didn't like entertaining here because of the way the countertops and the backsplash look. But since having A Polish Finish out here, we've actually had several large parties And my wife loves to have people over, and the first thing she does is casually walk them into our kitchen, hoping that they'll make a comment. And every time we have people in here, they always make a comment, said, "Oh, who did your countertops? Who did your tile backsplash?" So we have been extremely pleased since having the work done. And not just me, but more importantly, my wife has been extremely pleased in having the work done.
I'm Justin Warner with APF. We do granite, kitchen cabinets, bathrooms, showers, vanities, anything in your kitchen or your bathroom. We're a full service company, and we really pride ourselves here at APF. It's not, you're not just changing a person's kitchen or their bathroom. You're changing something that they've had for 15 years, that's in their life every day, where they send their kids to school from, where they get drinks out of the refrigerator every day, that they're in that kitchen. So we don't only just change that kitchen. I really believe that we change attitudes, we change people's lives. I mean, it sounds cheesy, but I think it's true. You know, if you've been stuck with a bland kitchen and you finally get the kitchen of your dreams, I mean, you're going to be a happier person when you're in there. I wholeheartedly believe that.